Hello and welcome to Racine County News. Today we have some breaking news. RUSD students are taking a stand and want some say in their education. Let's go to Maddie to learn more.
Thanks, Nick. To further dive in, RUSD makes decisions that majorly affect students without their input. What are some of these decisions? RUSD recently decided to have the class of 2020 and further to no longer have weighted classes. As a part of the student body, I can say that students are not pleased. So students that work insanely hard in their IB or AP classes don't deserve a higher GPA than the average student. In addition, this class and further are put into academies. These academies are where students take specific classes that will lead them to be successful in their interested line of work. Why is this a negative thing? Well, to start off, there are only 3 academies and 13 pathways. Are you telling me that everyone that graduates from CASE is going into the same 13 job fields? In addition, this takes away from their time to pursue other classes that they are greatly interested in. Take me, for example. I am involved in choir, which takes up time in my schedule, while planning to graduate with a full IB diploma. Getting this diploma requires taking many classes such as Theory of Knowledge, an IB elective, and 4 years of foreign language. How could I possibly find time in my schedule for my pathway classes, choir, and rigorous IB courses? Students are the future of Racine and deserve a quality education to their standards. Let's find out how we are going to fix this. Back to you, Nick.
Thanks for the report, Maddie. This just in, the RUSD students are proposing that a student be elected into the school board in order to help make decisions that are more desirable for the students, instead of being treated as guinea pigs for half-hour experiments. This representative of the students will be elected from one of the main 5 schools within a district. These students will campaign against each other, first within their school, and then against the typewriter from the other 4. And a final election will be held between the 2 best candidates. Voting will take place online and all students are eligible. This figure within the school board will hopefully allow for student voice to be heard, instead of ignored like the other pitiful voices, all screaming out against certain actions that make life harder for students with no actual gain. For some reason, it seems as if these kids like having a say in one of the largest parts of their current life. That's all we have for now. See you tomorrow on Racine County News.
We use science to solve our problem by helping us determine data to show how RUSD does not take students' opinions into consideration. In only 5 years, there has been a 33% rise in depression in teens. About 46.5% of stress comes from academics. This shows how much of a problem it can cause in our lives. We should have a say in how our education is run.
We use technology to solve a problem by allowing candidates to make videos to discuss their views. Voting will be done by Google survey.
We can use engineering to solve our problem by using the engineering process to create a good election system.
Art can be used in our solution in candidate posters, advertisements, and their other strategies to try to get themselves elected.
We use math in our solution to create and analyze the student academic performances. Currently, our academic scores are not as high as we want to be. We may be passing, but only by a slight margin. We will also use math to determine who the student representative on the school board is.